the British monarchy.
Royal Secrets.
Well, this is a pleasure. I feel a little bit nervous at the moment because, you know, coming from a bogan, one of Australia's biggest bogans, and we've got a man who's sort of... Well, he's a king of etiquette, really.
Yes.
I don't know how to present myself. I don't know how to talk, but we do have the Royal Butler. Grant Harold is here, thanks to Stayz.com.au. Grant, welcome to the show, buddy.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Grant, I reckon if you were to try and push your teachings and learnings onto Mr. Fitzgerald over here, you'd need about 3 years, I reckon.
Yeah, I was going to say 10, but
10?
possibly 3, yeah. That would probably work.
To become a Royal Butler, I mean, how much education do you need?
You need to really have the kind of, can I say determination? Because
Yes, sure.
it's not just about the training, it's also about understanding what's involved and kind of learning on the job, which is what I did.
Yes.
A lot of people make the mistake thinking you can go and do a bit of training. I do training with butlers, but the problem is they think they can do a week or 2 weeks and then suddenly they're going to be a butler, where realistically you can do a bit of introduction with me.
Yes.
But you need to spend a couple of years just kind of understanding it.
Well, were you with any other famous families before you went to the Royals?
No, I mean, I was with the Bedford family, the Dukes of Bedford, which
Right.
are quite a well-known aristocratic English family.
Yes.
Wonderful family. And again, you know, I had an amazing couple of years with them. Over the years, I've met many famous and interesting people. And, you know, sometimes you do pinch yourself because you can't believe you've been chatting to such, you know, some famous person there, and you think, I can't believe I've just been speaking to them or been looking after them.
Yeah.
I mean, are we talking presidents?
I'll give you an example. When I was working for the Dukes of Bedford, one morning I went in to do breakfast, and there was this chap sitting at the table in the pantry. I said good morning to him, and he said good morning back, and then he kind of smiled at me, and he said, I recognise you. Because I was doing a TV programme about 15 years ago. So I looked at him and I said, I recognise you too. And then he says, do you now? And he kind of started laughing. And he looked up and he says, I like you, kid. And so I said, I like you too. And the other butler pulled me aside and he said, you can't talk to him like that. Have you any idea who you're talking to? And I was like, no. He said, it's Neil Diamond.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You can't just say, I think I recognise you too.
Yeah, sure. As you should.
Yeah.
Were there many moments with the royal family? I mean, obviously you have seen things that the public don't see, where they've pulled you aside and they said, Grant, we don't talk about that.
No.
I mean, how strict was it in terms of you
Were you allowed to
signing
talk
a
to them,
non-disclosure?
or unless
and-
do you talk to them when unless you've been spoken to?
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, like we're talking, I'll talk to them the same way.
Yes.
I'm always very respectful of them,
Yes.
so I wouldn't just go out and say something. But
Barry,
How was your sleep, big fella?
Now tell us about Vegas, you mongrel.
Jeez, you smashed that bacon and eggs.
Bit different to that.
No, I mean, I wouldn't bring up anything I read about or heard about. We never discussed. I wouldn't go in and say to them, "Oh, I've read this today." Or, I just didn't kind of do that,
Sure.
and they wouldn't bring it up to me. The kind of things, you know, if I saw them in the morning and would say good morning, and you know, I would just have a good day yesterday. It was just like, and I know it's strange me saying this, but it was like any other family.
Yeah, sure.
I think it is obviously a very famous family, but I still treated them just like the Bedfords.
What does Prince Charles have for breakfast?
I wouldn't want to give the exact. You wouldn't want your butler telling.
No. Okay, so
But-
there is stuff that you still
Yeah,
could.
this thing, and it's not because I think it's me as a person.
Yes.
Because it's like I'm quite protective of them.
Yeah.
But what I will say is it's not any different to what everybody else
okay.
has.
What's the rudest thing you've seen at a dinner table?
At a dinner table, probably would be a mobile phone on the table.
Oh God, who brings a mobile phone out at a royal dinner?
But it was one of those large mobile phones. I thought at least have a Nokia or something.
The other one we were talking about too, Grant, was the wine that's brought out at the table. Deciding how good the
Absolutely.
wine should be depending on the
Well,
guest.
There's a great little story, and it's also a good one for you to try it with friends that try to the wine experts. This wasn't actually with the Royal family. It was a friends of the Queen's actually, who are also, I'm lucky enough to say, friends of mine, and we were at the house, and I was overseeing this dinner, and there was a wine that we were serving, and the brother-in-law of the chap in question, this brother-in-law tried the wine, and he said, "Oh, this is cocked. This is off." And it was a really good. I think it was a Pomerol or something. So it was a really good.
Beautiful.
I'm not a wine expert, but it was a really good wine.
Yeah.
And we couldn't just pour this away because it's not cheap, and it'd
No.
be wrong to do that. And one of the other chaps I was with said, "There's nothing wrong with this wine. It's absolutely fine." So what we did was we took the glasses off the table, we put new glasses down, we brought the decanter in, we waited for about 5-10 seconds,
Yeah.
went back, re-poured it. The same chap then tried it again. He was like, much better. This is exactly what it should be.
That is
He
amazing.
just wanted to make a point, didn't
Didn't he? Bianca from the Blue Mountains, welcome to the show. You've got a question for Grant?
I do. Hi, Grant. The most important
Hello.
question actually ever. How many girls has Prince Harry brought back to the palace?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, how would that happen? Can he do that?
I think anyone can take if because they're a normal family again.
Yes.
I know they're a royal family, but they're still a normal
yes.
family. And hand in heart, I honestly wouldn't know the answer to the question because I didn't I wasn't sitting in the door watching or issuing tickets or anything. But so I wouldn't really know. But the thing with him is he is a very down to earth, normal kind of chap. He leads the same life as anyone else of his age, believe it or not, taking away the royal part of it. No, he's quite. I mean, obviously we know about the girls that he's dated in the past,
Yes.
and he is quite. I think he's he's a great chap.
You're here for Stayz.com.au, mate. A couple of nights ago, we were at an amazing house in Darling Point, so
Yes.
thank you for having us there and the education and the insight into the royal family.
It was great fun, wasn't it?
Terrific
and I was
night.
impressed with your tea drinking skills. Very good.
Thank you very much.
You'll go far.
Remember, Fitzy, keep your pinky up at all
teabagging
times.
skills.
No. Pinky down, pinky down.
I'm trying to mislead him, Grant. Don't let him in on it.
Don't make him any worse.
What kind of dinner was it?
Tea drinking.
No, right,
not
okay.
bad.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me on,
Thanks,
guys.
Grant.
Thank you very much.
Fitzy and Wippa.